General Hospital spoilers for the week of March 24, 2025 are here. Fans can expect Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna, to warn Josslyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, Ezra Boyle, Daniel Cosgrove, clashes with Laura Collins, Jenny Francis. Also, Valentin Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart, issues a plea to Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Brown. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up in the ABC soap opera. During the week of March 24, fans can expect Josslyn to get summoned. It seems Brennan needs to have a little chat with the WSB agent in training. Fans just watched as Joss vented about having to make up fake stories to go along with fake photos about her fake school trip to Easter Island. So it seems Joss is really tempted to open up to someone, and she's super close with Carly Spencer, Laura Wright. With Carly surviving a poisoning, Joss might have some questions as more information comes out. However, Brennan warns her that if she tells her mother about any of this, she will never be a WSB agent. I'm not sure if that's much of a threat, since Joss was basically coerced into this career in the first place. Fans just watched Friday's episode as Cosgrove made his debut as Councilman Ezra Boyle. This is supposed to be Drew Kane Quartermain's Cameron Matheson possible new ally. However, it is also teased that Ezra clashes with Laura Collins, Jenny Francis, Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, called the councilman slimy, so he and Drew will probably become BFFs. Of course, sometimes characters appear one way in the beginning only to unveil deeper layers later on. General Hospital spoilers for next week reveal that Valentin makes a request of Alexis. Anna Devane. Finola Hughes reflects on the past, presumably with Valentin. Brennan and Carly discuss the future of their relationship. However, Lucas Jones, Van Hansies, confides in Elizabeth Liz Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst. Lucas is pretty panicked about Carly's love life. Later, Liz goes to Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, for information. Ava Jerome, Maura West, ends up getting the upper hand. Tracy Quartermain, Jane Elliott, interrogates Brooke Lynn Quartermain, Amanda Seton. Tracy will also discuss Drew with Liz. Over with Ned Quartermain, Wally Kurth. He unveils his grand plan. Meanwhile, Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens-Bruning, confesses. Plus, Felicia Scorpio, Christina Wagner, puts Sasha Gilmore Corbin, Sophia Matson, on the spot. Elsewhere, Emma Scorpio Drake, Braden Bruner, takes drastic action. Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember to keep watching the soap on ABC to find out what is coming up next. The week of March 24 to 28 on General Hospital is packed with explosive confrontations, unexpected alliances, and shocking realizations that could change everything. Josslyn Jacks faces a harsh reality check that forces her to reconsider her choices. Meanwhile, Ezra fights to keep his grip on the situation, leading to major clashes with key players in Port Charles. And Valentin? He's playing a dangerous game, striking a deal that could put him in the crosshairs of some very powerful enemies. Let's dive into what's ahead for GH this week. Josslyn has been riding high on adrenaline, fully embracing the chaos surrounding her life ever since Dex left town. But this Monday, reality slaps her hard in the face when she comes face to face with a brutal truth. Her reckless decisions have real consequences. Carly, who has been watching Josslyn spiral, finally decides enough is enough and stages a much-needed intervention. Josslyn, of course, doesn't take it well. She lashes out, accusing Carly of being a hypocrite given her own history with bad boys. But Carly isn't backing down. She warns Josslyn that she's playing with fire, and if she's not careful, she'll end up in way over her head. Elsewhere in Port Charles, Sonny Corinthos starts to feel the heat from his enemies. The walls are closing in, and there's only so much damage control he can do. But the real question is, does he still have enough power to hold his kingdom together? Ezra has been making waves ever since he landed in Port Charles, and this week, his conflicts reach a boiling point. He's been playing both sides of the fence, trying to manipulate situations to his advantage, but now he's backed into a corner. He has a heated confrontation with Anna Devane, who has been piecing together some troubling details about his past. She pushes him for answers, but Ezra isn't one to cave under pressure. He throws her off with cryptic remarks, but Anna isn't fooled. She knows there's something dangerous lurking beneath his smooth-talking facade. Meanwhile, Traina Robinson finds herself caught in the middle of drama she never saw coming. She overhears a conversation she wasn't supposed to, and it leaves her questioning everything. She debates whether to keep quiet or tell Spencer the truth. But with tensions so high, one wrong move could blow everything up. Valentin Cassadine has always been a master at staying 10 steps ahead. But this week, he makes a move that could cost him dearly. He strikes a secret deal with an unexpected ally, but not everyone in his circle is thrilled about it. Laura Collins, who has been trying to keep Valentin in check, warns him that he's making a dangerous gamble. But Valentin brushes off her concerns. He's convinced that this is the only way to get what he wants, even if it means putting himself in harm's way. Elsewhere, Nina Reeves is struggling with a difficult decision of her own. She's been trying to mend fences, but she quickly realizes that some wounds may never heal. A conversation with Willow leaves her shaken, and she's forced to reevaluate what she really wants. Meanwhile, Ava Jerome is on edge after an unexpected visitor shows up at her doorstep. Is it someone from her past coming back to haunt her, or does this have something to do with Sunny's crumbling empire? Either way, Ava isn't taking any chances. The consequences of everyone's actions start to unfold, and the fallout is more intense than anyone anticipated. Josslyn's confrontation with Carly still weighs heavily on her, but she refuses to admit she's in over her head. She turns to Trina for advice, but even Trina is starting to see that Josslyn is headed down a dangerous path. At the same time, Ezra's manipulations start to backfire. The more he tries to control the narrative, the more people start questioning his motives. And when a shocking revelation comes to light, it sends shockwaves through Port Charles. Meanwhile, Valentin faces immediate pushback on his new alliance. He thought he was playing the game like a pro, but it turns out he may have underestimated just how ruthless his enemies really are. Elsewhere, Alexis Davis receives some unexpected news that could turn her world upside down. But is it good news or bad news? Just when you think things can't get more intense, Friday brings a game-changing revelation that could shift everything. Josslyn finds herself in an unexpected situation that forces her to reconsider her choices. Will she finally listen to reason, or is she too far gone? Ezra reaches his breaking point, but he's not going down without a fight. He makes a shocking move that could change the course of his future in Port Charles. Meanwhile, Valentin realizes that his deal has put a target on his back, and the consequences are coming faster than he expected. As the week ends, he's left with one burning question. Did he just make the biggest mistake of his life? This week in General Hospital is all about reality checks, risky deals, and power struggles. Josslyn is forced to face the consequences of her actions. Ezra's clashes reach a dangerous peak, and Valentin's new alliance might just cost him everything. With secrets unraveling and alliances shifting, no one in Port Charles is safe. Buckle up, it's going to be a wild ride.